Hi, my name's Megan and I'm just finishing my second year of studying Biomedical Sciences at Cardiff University. I chose to study Biomedical Sciences because I've always loved biology and chemistry and been intrigued as to why and how things happen. So medical sciences suits me really well. So we start the degree learning about a broad range of subjects from plants and biodiversity to biochemistry and genetics, and then we're able to specialise as we progress through the degree to subject areas that we find more interesting. For me, this is the molecular biology of cancer, so I'm particularly excited to take a year out of my studies next year and go on a placement year, which is where I'll be spending a whole year in a lab researching cancer and stem cells. So I was interested in becoming a student ambassador because I love inspiring young people to dream big and realise that if you work hard you really can reach your goals. And to try and encourage people to think of university as a potential option in the future, because there is such a broad range of subjects. There really is a course to suit everyone. For me, Trio Sci Cymru is really about showing you guys that there's a lot more to science than just the guy stood in the lab in a white lab coat and just the biology, chemistry and physics. There's so much going on in science in our world today, and a lot of the subjects do cross over. And Trio Sci Cymru is a great project because it helps me make science as interesting for you guys as I find it. So as a lead ambassador, I have a little bit more responsibility to lead some of the activities that we run for you in your workshops. So working as a student ambassador has really helped me develop my confidence to work with large groups. I was once a shy person in the class and wouldn't have dreamt of speaking in front of my own class, let alone lead schools across South Wales. So another great reason why literally anything is possible if you try, and if I can do it, then you guys can too. A lot of the time we learn off of you too, and it's great to see some of you guys engaging and reading about science in the wider world. For me, the most challenging part of being a student ambassador is trying to engage with students who don't really find science that interesting. So I try to show how important science is in the world we live in, such as predicting the weather, building new stadiums, plastic pollution, or just discovering new drugs. And science plays a huge part of our lives. Not all scientists wear white coats and work in labs, and there's so much more to science, and it really is for anyone. So just a little bit more about my course. So I'm studying biomedical sciences, but as I said, I've taken a particular interest in molecular biology of cancer. So this is looking at what sort of things in our genes and our DNA can predispose us to developing cancer, or other things in the environment that can help trigger cancer, such as sunbathing too much, or having sunbears, or smoking, and looking at the effect that this has on our DNA. Because our DNA is constantly changing, and that's something I find pretty cool. And the other side of this is stem cells. So these are cells that are unspecialised, undifferentiated, and they're essentially the seeds of all of the cells in our bodies. And in recent years, there's been really exciting findings that we think that there's such things as cancer stem cells. So research into these can really help change our current treatments for cancer and hopefully have high success rates in the future.